And ideally, you've instituted QC samples and that sort of thing to make sure that you can catch if there's an issue on a given plate so that you can adjust it or remove those samples. And that's something that I think I have been very vocal about, QC samples. And I think that some people argue it's, additional cost and time, and it is, but balance that, balance being able to analyze and QC your data versus not being able to analyze and QC data, and you can't wind up publishing that data set.
In fact, it's funny you say this because I had an email correspondence with a customer following the VeriCell. So we had a webinar about VeriCells. It's a new product from BioLegend, and we had an interview with Sophie Van Gessen about reference spike-ins.
Yeah.
And following these, I had an email correspondence with a customer where I suggested they include VeriCells in their experiment, and their reply was, "We only need these if anything goes wrong."
You have to assume that something will go wrong, and you have to put barriers or measurements in place so that you can catch when it goes wrong. Whether it's the instrument, whether it's a reagent goes bad, or whether it's, like it's happened to me, you have 40 antibodies that you're putting into a cocktail and you accidentally leave one of them out. If you have the QC sample in there, you can catch what is a mic problem from what is a sample, a customer sample related issue. And that's one of the reasons why we run a QC control with every service center sample that we run. And we include that free of charge. Mm-hmm. And so that's something that's rolled into the price. Well, I guess maybe I shouldn't say free of charge. It's at no additional cost. So, if you bring us 10 samples, we'll run those 10 plus our QC control, and you would not be charged for that 11th sample.
That's really good to hear. And funny you should say that, because with Astrolabe, we were facing the problem of how to price the reference spike-ins. And after talking to customers, we just decided to not charge for them at all. So if someone has 100 samples and 100 reference spike-ins, we're not going to charge for the reference spike-ins because we want people to use them.
Yeah.
And if you charge even a cent, then they're like, we don't need the controls. We're fine.
Yeah. Yeah.